And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy here in Philadelphia. The hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The line to kick the pitch. Springer swings, belts one. Out to left. And that one is off the wall. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone!
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Rojas hauls it in, and there's one away. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Hit in the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. We go to the bottom of the first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Here's Turner now. That one's in there, 0-1. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. And that's a base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bryce Harper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it's Alec Bohm. Ground ball left side, could be two. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. This is Bryson Stott. Bichette steps on the bag for one. And that's two. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now Alejandro Kirk. They say it went. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings it across. One out in the second. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Ball one low. And that's too high. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. He's in at second with a one-out double.
All over that one right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing going way back.
Possible. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Here's 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Castellanos ranges back. Gone.
Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side. And that's
that ends the inning, so we take a break. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Makes the grab. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And it falls.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Oh, the throw is wild, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And a foul ball left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, Bo Bichette up to the dish. The line of the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have...
and this ball gets down. It's a hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He will score, and they lead by 2. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Kirk stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ripped into left center, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's Bryce Harper. Gausman back to work. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. At the plate, Alec Bohm. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Waste no time there. It's solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice.
Takes it in for the out. Dives for the bag. Got it. New inning getting started. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Out to short. Turner. Fires to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's already homered in this one. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule called. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ripped into left for a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there.
Hooks it away for the out.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Rips one to right, and that's just foul. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
2 outs. Got him! Huge strikeout there. They leave him low. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Line to left, and it goes just foul. JT Realmuto, Siggy, has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Hammered on the line, base hit. And it gets by him. Here comes Realmuto around third.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over.
Now this one's into the outfield, and it could score 2. One run is in, another comes in to score. It's 5-5, and that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And out number 1 on the grab. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Line drive. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. Varsho flashes the leather on the run and catch. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. All even at 5 apiece. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-2. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes he did. He went around. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that was an important at-bat this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty tough for the inning.
Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in. It bangs off the wall. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. And now here is Kevin Kiermaier. Base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 7-5 now.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Into center. Rojas makes the grab on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. That one drilled left field. And it's gone! Home run! Bo Bichette blasts one out. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-5.
Well, he put a drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 3. Bounce to the left side, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Righty to the plate, and there's a foul ball. Left field, and puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. You're watching Major. Welcome back, and now here is Harper. Here comes a pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. And George makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. That's hard hit on the line. Kiermaier racing over to make the catch. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Merrifield to first in time, and that is the end. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Matt Chapman. Nola back to work. That one ripped. Rojas going back some more, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to walk that one back, no doubt.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
The other way. Marsh brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And now it is JT Realmuto. There's the strike. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State. But when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Line and caught at 3rd by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Springer there makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Nola back to work. And that one fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Here's a rocket out to left. Marsh hauls it in, and there's one away. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. And it's fouled away. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. Here's George Springer. Strike 1. Kiermaier leads off first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. In the air, left field. Marsh on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Johan Rojas. And here it comes. Into center and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In the air out towards right center. And George makes the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7.
Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's Harper now. Line drive, base hit. And it gets by him.
that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and
makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Turner with the throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. 2 on with 1 out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. In the air out to center. Rojas under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. Line drive, base hit, and a run comes in. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas moving under this one. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. On a line, base hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control.
Pulls it in, 1 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. High fly ball down the left field line. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
And at first, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That's out to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that's all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. That's smashed towards center. Rojas makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To third, and it gets by him. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hammered, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield.
Harper over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Ripped to third and caught. Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slugged their way to a win in this one.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff, inning after inning, throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you,
private after parties, red carpets, real Barbies. Fish scale Tommy, they reel you in just to hold you back. Don't need your MTV, your press. If it ain't all USD, save your breath. Grew up on EBT, VHS. Don't say less if you want, but we gon' make a mess. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. Till 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. No, we ain't leaving. Kick in the door, you won't get answers. Too late to board. This plane doesn't land. Take off your coat, take off your mask. We gon' take what we want, cause it would never last. 6 in the morning.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's Mookie Betts.
the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes Fred. Freeman up to hit. in there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Castellanos gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. 1 away.